my gosh, guys, we're back. Welcome to another episode with Gathering of the Shadows. It is I, Jessie, the Messy, and I am here with my sister from another mister, Ginger.
That would be me, Ginger.
Do you know
Mister.
who you are today? I know.
I do. I know who I am today. I'm the Ginger Mystic, and we are here today with a very special guest star.
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Lovely Miss Alycen Rowse.
Woohoo!
So happy to be here with us.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited to have you on here because I just love you. You are amazing. And yeah, it's just.
Can you tell she's a fangirl?
Listen, I am sweating like a whore in church right now. Not gonna lie.
Don't talk about me that way. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, shit.
I never go to church.
Right. Well, I'm pretty sure to burn down around us. So.
And thank you so much, you guys, for having me on. I adore you, Jessie. You're absolutely wonderful. And it's so excited to meet you, Ginger. And so excited to talk about everything tonight. I love this subject.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And what subject are we talking about, Ginger?
Well, I was thinking it was a compilation of spooky stuff.
Yes.
And rock stars. And stories to do with that. So, which would be lovely to hear from Miss You, because you have all the experience with that. We have scary stories of our own, but not rock star stories. So,
right.
Well,
right.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all know about just like growing up, there was a whole house next door to me that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what was in that house. It was never a human being. That's all I can say.
Oh, wow. Did you ever
That's
feel
weird.
like certain things, like when you walk by the house, or?
Oh no! When I walked in the house, the first time I was one of the first times I was ever in the house, and this is a place called Salem, of all places, and exactly right. Which is really weird because I had ancestors in the graveyard, but we hadn't lived there for 100 years. You know, and we happened to move back there. But anyway, so it was a black house that was next to us, totally black. And the first time I was in there was with the original family who lived there. And we were with Todd, my sister and I, who, you know, he was our age. And we were just over there playing whatever, playing Monopoly or something. We're downstairs and we started hearing all this stuff up in the kitchen. Just doors slamming, pots everywhere. And we go upstairs and we just see all these pots on the counter. We look around, the parents are not there, nothing in the garage. He called the parents, did you come home? No. And the house literally, as we went back downstairs, started shaking. And I got the fuck out of that glass door at the downstairs and ran back to my house and didn't know. But then they moved out. And this old lady moved in. It was her country house because she lived in St. Louis. And so she would come down to her country house a lot. And she had a bird named Nick. And she'd be like, could you go spend a couple hours a day, 2 hours of the day, 2 hours of the night, feed the bird, hang out, watch TV, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sure. Whatever was in that house would follow you around. And sometimes it was a good day and you wouldn't be bothered by it, but other times it would just be looming on your fucking shoulder, just like looming. I still have nightmares, and you could see it like, the old sheer curtains.
Oh, yeah,
the
like the old
like the Louis Munster ones. Yeah. And we had our family room faced the side of the house where all the bedrooms were, and those curtains. And you could just see it when she was out of town. You could just see this stuff being pulled to the side. And just watching it. Like when I was home alone in the 70s, we were left home alone since like 12. And that's scary. I couldn't go out to the family room to watch TV because I'd be like, the house is watching me.
Ew.
Oh my gosh.
That's creepy.
Yeah. And of course, your parents, they don't believe you because in my case, mine were out partying and doing whatever they want to do. It's like,
our parents were having cocktail parties.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Just lock the door and don't answer it. Okay, but it's inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
It won't leave.
Yeah,
and like I said, I still have nightmares about that house, especially in the garage, and I don't know why, what it was about the garage.
Oh, yeah. So did you feel like you have any like abilities? Like, do you feel like you are connected in some way?
Yeah, I do. Like I do tarot. I do practice. I different things, and I feel it's more of in my dreams where I get the messages, and I see a lot of people. Because like when my mother passed away, my cat Suki, before Beluga, he never looked. Mirrors wasn't his thing. He didn't play in the mirrors, didn't look in the mirrors, wasn't bothered. If you hold him in the mirror, he's like, whatever, bitch, you know?
Yeah.
And when my mother passed away, and I was with her when her soul left her body. My sister, one of my sisters and I were there, but her heart and lungs kept shocking back for another day and a half. And it was when she passed away, there's this mirror at the foot of my bed, and it was just kind of kitty corner. It was a full-length mirror, and she was standing in the mirror, knocking on the mirror. And for 2 weeks after that, my cat sat on that corner of my bed. Suki sat there and just looked at that mirror half the day.
Oh, wow.
Just because whenever I would travel, he would go stay at my mom's. So he knew my mom. Yeah.
Well, and they do say that animals, they do say animals definitely are in tune and see the other side through like a different set of eyes, if that makes sense. So they're more in tune than humans.
No, absolutely. Because Suki definitely was a guardian for me that way. He was definitely my soul cat in every sense of the word. You know, I mean, he peed on me when we had an earthquake, when COVID first happened. Utah had COVID, an earthquake, and then a 120-mile-an-hour windstorm that knocked out power for up to 2 weeks. All in a few months. Yeah.
Wow.
So Suki, like when I had they do, they know. When we had the earthquake, we had 2 quakes kind of 20 minutes apart, and he peed on me in the bed while I was sleeping. I was like, what are you doing? So I got up, threw everything in the wash, took a shower, whatever, laid back down, and then he peed on me again. I was like, what the fuck? So I get up, and the first time he peed on me, like 10 minutes later, the first part of it happened. And then the second time when I was just laying there, he peed on me, and the second one happened. So they are massively intuitive beyond. And even Beluga, when my dad died, it's in the place that I'm in now, because when my mom died, it was in a different place. And I'm sitting by the bedroom door. My dad came to me at the bedroom door, was petting Beluga. And he was like his cool 70s dad. He's like, hey, babe. He's like, hey, Allie, what you doing? And I'm like, oh. And it was just clear as day, standing exactly in my bed, in this bedroom right here.
Wow.
Holy. That is crazy. Cool. So
when John died.
So I was going to ask you, like, before your, I guess I don't know if you get this, but with me, do you start like separating yourself from other people when you know they're going to pass? Like, it's kind of weird for me anyway.
Myself wanting to make sure that their passing is pleasant, you know what I mean? And peaceful. Rather than separating myself, I just always want to make sure that they know that they were loved, like you go into that extra mode.
Yeah. And I don't mean it that way, like, like not being there or anything like that, but it just seems strange. Like in my view, with people that I'm really close to, sometimes it's like, I know they're going to leave, or they're going to pass on and go to the other side. But sometimes like I see myself separating a little bit just to physically get myself ready. I don't know if any of you guys have ever felt that.
I go numb.
Yeah.
I don't know
that's what it is.
That I've ever, like, I've only lost very few people in my life so far. And I mean, I watched my grandpa die. He's with me every day.
Well, I love that.
My grandma left. She came to me in a dream.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, I was listening. I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. So she came to me in a dream. Oh, and I think those are the things that give you comfort when they come back to you and let you know, hey, I'm safe.
Absolutely.
Let your mom know I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm offended that they don't visit me more.
It's kind of a blessing.
The first time it was my great grandmother that came to me sitting on my bed as a child.
Yeah.
And with my mom, she was very close with my mom. Even when my cat Suki passed away, I was on the other side of the country at a family kind of reunion memorial trip for my mom. And I knew he was sick, but I was hoping he could hang on till I got back. And in my dream that night, I was cradling him like you do your cat and just loving on him. And the next morning, my neighbor called who was watching my cat. She's like, yeah, Suki died last night. So in that gray area, we met in the middle, you know, and I think that's as your souls, you know, when you're so connected to people, like you said, it's a comfort. And I think that's like, that's how you can tell you're connected because they want to see you before they move on to whatever other existence is going to happen for them.
Where,
yeah, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I do.
You were talking and I didn't want to talk over you.
What kind of do you have? So you have like you said you did tarot. You obviously are sensitive. You see spirits. Is there anything else that you like? What are your gifts, if you don't mind me asking?
I can tell when someone's off. I can tell if you're an asshole or if you've done something. It's just that it gets off, and if I'm around someone. I get very extremely like I can't be around you. Get you the fuck away from me. I take on that energy that they have that is very negative and evil, and I hate it. I hate it. Absolutely. You know,
you feel like your guard goes up.
That's something I do.
Yeah, I think I'm just very intuitive to who people are. I'm a Virgo, so I can kind of see past.
Yeah. I'm a Taurus, and I just sit in the field and just watch you.
Yeah, no, that's what Virgos do, and both my parents were Tauruses.
Yeah,
so
we're just more of an observer.
Yeah, but with me, I think the real challenge is
I'm
bringing the messages over.
I'm an intuitive.
Yeah, and for me, I think my strong suit is in my dreams because I get different messages as life goes on, you know, or you see different people. Like after John died, Entwistle, the guy from the Who, you know, my former lover from the Who, he came to me a couple times in the dream, and then before his girlfriend passed away, they were in a dream together. His ex-girlfriend, they were broken up when he died, but they were in this dream together in this weird tour bus thing. And I was like, why are there Hirachis and girls' clothes in the back lounge?
What the hell is going on here?
Yeah. And there was just like, and there was one time John and I were in some weird Western motel room in the middle of nowhere. And
do you feel like you'll like maybe see it and get a deja vu? You'll be like, whoa, you know?
Yeah.
Have you ever had that? Like just doing something that and then you're like, I had a dream about this, and you stop like right in the middle of everything.
Yeah, in fact, John was actually told to me a few years before because I had a dream about it. I was getting ready to go to the Middle East for the first time, and I had a dream about something. So our house mom at the strip club I worked at was a tarot reader. So I'm like, Lorraine, read my cards. And she was like, oh, you're going to lose your luggage, which I did on the way back because my plane was delayed for noise pollution at Schiphol in Amsterdam. So that happened. But then she's like, this one card keeps coming up. This one fucking card. And she's like, I see a guy. She's like, I can't tell if he has black hair or white hair, which John used to dye his hair black. And then he just let it go to the blonde and then eventually the white. And she's like, but he's going to change your life. And the death card kept coming up. And I'm like, because we know the death card isn't necessarily death, you know, it's a death of a situation. It's a new beginning. It could be a positive thing. So I'm like, what? The death card kept coming up with him. And I should have known. I didn't even think of it. But that night, it was just my gut. I was like, go home. Just get the fuck out of this room right now. And I wasn't going to because obviously, you know, it's my lover 13 years.
Yeah.
Want to get laid, you know?
Yeah. I mean, why have needs? Just saying.
Yeah. And it was, you know.
So you did have like a feeling that something was going to happen before?
Fucking night long. I couldn't even sleep very well that night. And the time that I did sleep was when he had his heart attack. You know, and then when I woke up in the morning, it was like, oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
I bet that was terrifying.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You know what? I just kicked into autopilot, to be honest, because I woke up and I was like, I hope he's hard and ready to go when I come back from the bathroom. Should have been a little more specific instead of already gone.
Yeah. So that's the other way, John.
That is not the way we wanted it, but
yeah, like this is not how we wanted. Oh my gosh.
I had a gut feeling all night long. All night long.
Oh, really? Do you wish that you would have acted better on that, or?
Yeah, I wish, because one of the things I kept thinking is, don't do that fucking line. Don't fucking do that line. But I'm nobody's mother, so I didn't say it out loud. He knew I hated it, and for some reason he did it in front of me that night. And I was like, which was an oddity, and I was wanting to say it to him, but no, I didn't. I ignored my fucking gut instinct that night, and after that, I told myself never do that again.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's like terrible. It's when you wish you could have done something, but I guess fate has different ways of dealing with things, or doing things. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, I just think maybe fate did not want me to interrupt in his destiny,
Right.
For sure.
And
as much as we
he's
hated
a grown man, he's gonna make his own choices. That's unfortunately the way it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever come across anybody who practiced witchcraft, like in the rock and roll world?
Oh yeah, a lot of people have a more pagan side to them. Of course, it was Jimmy Page, but I never really I don't think he took it that seriously. He owned Crowley's house and all that, and as much as he in the 70s more practiced it, he kind of didn't. It felt like he just sort of dropped that side of his personality, but there was still stuff that came with him. Like I could see it. I remember I didn't see when I first met him in Salt Lake City. I didn't really see it, but when I saw him a few days later in Vegas, where I was actually living at the time, I was like, "Whoa, what doors did you not close, motherfucker?"
Yeah,
because you could just see. Yeah, you could just see something hanging over him.
Oh, that's crazy.
So scary.
Do you think it's still hanging over him? Do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't think, like I said, he didn't close the doors. He just sort of dropped things. And we all know you've got to close doors. You've got to sage. You've got to protect. You've got to respect it.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. No, and a lot of people don't, and it's really interesting that, it's just like Ouija boards, right? Nobody does it properly.
No, you can't throw those damn things away. And I don't know if it was like my parents teasing us, because we tried to throw ours away as children back in Salem, and it kept showing up at our house, and it was the exact same Ouija board, and we'd sit there and watch the garbage man take it away,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so, and
like the Annabelle.
I don't know if it was the parents fucking with us or what.
Yeah.
Right? It was like the Annabelle.
That's funny. My grandmother was a practitioner, and she actually had a room that she would keep of her own because she wouldn't let the grandkids in there. And my great grandmother. And so she kept her Ouija board, tarot cards, all that kind of stuff in a locked room, and the kids weren't allowed in there. And when she passed away, my grandma and her family, her siblings, had to go in there and clean it all out, and they tried to throw her Ouija board away. And it just kept showing up. They'd throw it out in the trash. It'd show up in the top of the closet. They'd throw it out in the trash. It would show up in the back room again. They did it over and over and over. They could not figure out how to get rid of it. And I always thought that was the coolest story. I'm like, I wish I could have got my grandma's Ouija board.
Yeah, you break it and burn it. That's the only thing you could do, I think.
They did end up burning it. It's crazy.
Yep.
Wow. I don't think I would.
We don't realize what we're doing as kids. We have a curiosity. We're just doing fun. And I think a lot of people are like that. Like I said, Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
He was dabbling in his youth. It was fun. It created an image for him, yada, yada, yada. And he just sort of walked away. Sold Crowley's house, but didn't wash himself off when he left.
Wow. I'm wondering, that's kind of fascinating about the Crowley house, and how much energy is in there. Like, I can just imagine how many spirits walk through there on a daily basis.
I don't want to know.
You're like, I don't want to know.
No, because I've been up to that neck of the woods and I've seen the house and I'm like, nope, just by. Don't look at it.
That's like the house that you remember in your childhood, right? You're like, no thanks. I just
Yeah, I have not been back to that town since I left in 1985, and I don't want to because of that house. I even looked on Google Maps and they painted it white, and I'm like, no, you can paint that house white all you want. It's still a black house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like the what is that? Oh gosh, the house, the one with the windows in it.
Amityville.
The Amityville.
That's right. I was like,
Amityville, yep.
that's almost like that. How you can change the address, you can do everything to it, but it's never going to change. You know,
Just like with the Nicole Brown Simpson house, they changed the address, but it's still that house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So how many haunted places do you think that you've been in?
I think they're all haunted somehow, some way. I mean, I think as a society that's opening up to the fact that, yes, there are aliens, I think we're opening up to the fact that there's different planes of existence, maybe, you know? I mean, so I think like the Masonic Lodge down here in Salt Lake City, I've been in there. It's been on several, from Ghost Hunters, everything, all those shows. That's definitely haunted. The Alpha Club, which is an old school kind of, you know, Victorian cigar club for guys. They allow women now, but it's one of those beautiful places, right? Definitely haunted. Sure, my grandpa's still in there. You know, Salt Lake City at the cemetery. I was recording one night with my sister and a friend, and I didn't notice it on my phone because I was just looking up, you know, recording, doing my thing. But on the phone, you could see the orbs dancing, and it was nothing to do with my phone. Had nothing, you know. But it was just like, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah,
but yeah,
I know
think
there's like
think,
oh, sorry.
Oh. And there's a place, Memory Grove, that you've seen in the movie Salt Lake City, SLC Punk, right? Where they're doing the acid. That's Memory Grove. And back in the 80s, we all used to go there and do our Wicked. And there was all these Satan. Everybody's opening doors. There was not one fucking door closed. And when they went and cleaned it up and made it a nice place again, there's a stone walkway. And when you're walking in on the right-hand side, there's a pentagram for protection.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Like, I
think
so they maybe
tried
to close it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mormons did that. The Mormons did that because they were like, we know what's been going on here all this time.
That's hilarious. Good old Mormons.
That is kind of hilarious. It's just like, what do? You know?
I was surprised. I noticed it like after I'd moved back to Salt Lake City, and I was panning down to, you know, film it, be like, guess where I am? And then I noticed it. I was like, holy shit, when did they do this?
Yeah. You're like, what's going on here? That's kind of weird to me. Like the Mormons did something like that. Like, it makes you wonder what they did. Like, did you do it correctly?
You know what? They have their own rituals down at that temple too. They have the sun and the moon and the stars on the temple grounds. We were with Anthrax or someone, maybe Slayer, and we were doing a little tour of the temple grounds in Salt Lake. And we asked them, they're like, oh, the sun, the moon, the stars is the 3 levels of heaven. We're like, but that's witchcraft. And they were like, no, it's the levels of heavens. And we're like, no, that's witchcraft.
Yeah. You're like,
we were kicked out the tour.
I like that.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do? Like, do you like tarot more, or do you like to dowsing rods? What do you like to use?
I don't do tarot very often because doing it on yourself and it's not very kosher. But I just think listening, I like to the first of the month do my cleansing rituals, do your pot stuff like that. And every time I clean house, I do a little saging as well. So it's just creating a comfortable space for myself. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah. And there's no right or way of doing it. Like, practicing. That's one of the things.
I mean, light your candles. I mean, people.
I do tarot on myself just to.
Oh, really?
I just do it like I do a card for the day to help me figure out what I need to change for the day or what I should do. But I do tarot on myself, especially if I feel like I need to get a guidance of something or an issue I'm trying to. I already know what to do, but I think I just need that hard. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
So.
And every time I do my tarot, I was like, "No, bitch, I'm not talking to you."
Yeah, not today.
It comes out some weird shit. I'm like, no.
That's hilarious. So, who do you think was if there was one person that you can remember in your past that probably was the most scary with this type of stuff? Who do you think that person was?
Honestly, it was Mrs. Tremaine after she moved into that black house next door. Like, she was the nicest woman, but the second she walked in that house, you could just tell, like, I remember we brought her over a birthday cake once. And because her family was a few hours away, so we just brought her over this birthday cake, and she was always so sweet. But I remember sitting at the table with her, me and my friend, and the way she was just sitting there looking at us, that there was something wrong with that. That was not her. And she was just like this sinister, like black eyes. All of a sudden, it was so. And I was like, like 10,
That's
12
so
years old,
creepy.
somewhere around there. And it was scary.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, take your cake. Bye.
Happy birthday. Peace out.
See you later.
Yeah, thanks. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hey.
It was like the scary babysitter.
Yeah, it was. It was scary. I remember that moment in time.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, I remember that when I was a little kid. Ugh.
Well,
Yeah.
like the things that you see when you're the youngest are always the things that stick with you the most, I think. Like the
They are, because you're not so messed up by the world or by work, by life, by beliefs, by whatever, and you see you're open to more because you're learning. And that's when you take in most of that memory and knowledge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I think that with that innocence, you're more closer. I think you're closer to the veil the younger you are. And so I really do think, like I started at a very young age. So, yeah, I think those are the memories that stay with you the most. And the gifts that probably stay with you.
Yeah, and I think they're the ones that give you nightmares. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I still have dreams. Probably about 6 months ago, the last time I had a dream about that house, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I don't sleep with a lot of clothes on, so I had to I started to run for my door to get out because I was having almost night terrors because of this dream.
Oh.
And I was about to open the door. I'm like, oh, I should probably put a house dress on or something.
Yeah, you're like, I gotta go.
Walk outside. I needed to get the fuck out and breathe. It was just, and it was because of the garage of that house. I was there again.
Crazy.
I always wonder if you have dreams like that. They're like then something happens. Like sometimes I'll have a dream about something that's like a repeatable dream, and then and then something happens.
Like after John died, I remember having a dream. I was at my friend Amber's house in the dream, and I was in her backyard jumping over piles of shit. And the next day is when the first tabloid called me. So that was definitely And then when I was with Steve Jones and the Sex Pistols, I would have a dream about him, like vivid. I could tell you all the dreams I had about him. And the next morning, bam, he would call. There he was.
Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's awesome. There's definitely connectedness to people in their souls somehow, some way. So we don't understand.
Right. Yeah, I agree. It's the same way. I'm sure Ginger gets that too. I think that you told me that you had one of the instances where you knew something was wrong with one of your family members, and then you called, or they called you, and you instantly knew. Wasn't that right?
For me?
Yeah. I think you told me about this, but okay.
Which time? Seriously, I'm scary accurate with that kind of stuff, especially when it comes to family members. I usually will call them and be like, okay, what is going on? What's wrong? And I'll get I don't know how to describe it. If I'm really paying attention or focusing or doing any kind of candle work, I get messages, but I'll get blips of messages. I got a message for my sister that was regarding my sister that had something to do with 4 times. And I was like, the 4 breaks is what it said to me. And I was like, what is that? And I called her and I was like, what does this even mean? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm still waiting to see exactly what it is, but I think it has to do with the men in her life and how many times she's going to be dumb before she finds the right one. She's not very good.
Well, it's good she'll be dumped, because it could be worse.
Yes. Could be worse. Could be worse. You're right. You're right there. Oh,
yeah.
Dang, my dogs just knocked everything over.
Well, there you go. You took it over.
Sorry about that.
That's it.
Yeah.
So have you had anybody like in the music industry share some of their paranormal experiences? Can you remember any?
Yeah. Now you're putting me on the spot. I'm like, no, and like Vinnie Paul, the drummer of Pantera. You know, he had his brother haunting him in his dreams after that.
Oh, wow.
You know, he's like, what? And his brother, and he told me, he was like, Di was trying to say to me, what happened? I don't know what happened. I was just playing guitar and I'm gone. He's like, I kept having this reoccurring dream. I'm like, allow yourself to have the dream and tell him what happened. You know?
No.
So I don't know if he ever did that, but, you know, and I know he was having, after he went to the doctor and found out about his heart condition, you know, he's like, well, I'm not drinking Crown anymore because brown booze is bad, so white vodka good. You know, whatever, dude. But that was his theory. That's why he switched from Crown to Sky Vodka. But he would tell me about, you know, and his brother even said, Dime even said in the dream, he's like, well, it won't be too long before we see each other.
Yeah.
And that was after his diagnosis for his heart condition.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, I believe
he was
people
literally warning him, like,
predict it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And John used to say, and this was one of my favorite sayings, John Entwistle used to say this. He's like, we were pirates in a past life and we made a pact to come back in the next one and do it better. I'm like, fuck yeah, we did. Yeah, we did it way better.
I have a little pirate in me.
Exactly.
Oh my God. I love pirates.
Awesome.
Anyway.
I always wanted to be a pirate.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of pirate I'd be. Probably like Chicken Little Pirate or something.
I'd be a bitch witch. I'm definitely the witch. I'm like, bitches, get over here. No.
Yeah. I mean, I would be the one with a peg leg. Okay. It's funny. Ginger can see
I'd be the one hiding it while you were sleeping. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Go find your peg leg now. I mean, like in a joking, good humor way.
Yeah. You probably hide it like in a barrel of something. I'd be like, really?
Up in the crow's nest.
Yeah. Oh, just because, you know, I couldn't get up there. I'm scared of heights. So.
Me too. Me too. Right? I can't even drive on a cliffside. I'm like, hello. See ya.
I can't do bridges. I can't do bridges.
No, I'm on the floor of a car if going across a bridge, especially on water. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, like that. The bridge.
We're all gonna die.
The bridge from Astoria over to Washington. That sky bridge.
Oh, yep. I know that.
That thing is terrifying.
No, I used to live in Seattle. You know, the West Seattle Bridge that takes you over that you see that was swaying and curving, all that. There's all these old videos of it from like the 60s. Yeah, I used to have to go over that bridge every day.
Ooh.
Every day.
Did you drive or did somebody else drive you with your eyes closed?
No, I had a cab driver that would come and get me all the time. I'm like, I just don't want to.
I can't do this.
But I could just see you in the back saying like a prayer, like, please let me get over this. Please let me get over this.
No, I'd be sitting in the front seat with him because he was like, I would call him and I'd have his, phone number. I'd be like, or his cell number. I'd be like, hey, you want to take me to work today? He was like, yeah, come on, you come get me. And we'd be smoking a joint. So I just like go really low in the seat. So I didn't have to see the water or the bridge.
I would have a hat and just go like this. I can't do it.
Did I die to pass life on a bridge or something?
Right?
I can't even
it's
watch
always
movies
interesting
with
about
heights
cliffs
too.
Oh yeah, that I can't do it. Like I cling to a tree at the Grand Canyon, so you know.
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
But then you always get that feeling like when you're on the edge of a cliff or even at the ocean. When I was at Headgate in is it Headgate with the right there, right on the ocean? It's below Bandon or something in Oregon.
I'm not sure.
It's like anyway, it's like you get this feeling like you want to jump off the cliff into the ocean, and apparently it's an actual phobia that people get. Like they want to just that split instant that humans
of jumping off.
Although doctors say it's naturally. Please don't do that. Anybody out there, please don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, we have that instant that we want to just go over.
Yeah.
So it's
just
really
that kind
crazy.
of.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if I went ahead and just jumped over this cliff. It's an actual phobia, or not a
That's
phobia,
weird.
but like a condition. Yeah, it's crazy.
I used to have that dream where you would like jump off a building and fall when I was a kid, and I loved that
Oh
dream.
wow.
I would purposely go to sleep and be like, I'm gonna fall off this building. I'm gonna fall off a cliff tonight. Because you jump off the cliff, you go running and you dive off the cliff and you'd feel this free fall feeling. And then you knew that when you hit the ground, it would be your bed and you just like bounce in your bed and wake up. And that was always the coolest dream. I loved those. Scary.
See, I never
terrifying.
had one like that. I had one as a kid that was reoccurring of, those little like kind of Gumby characters. And we got them on Halloween that were like the devil or the pumpkin man. And they were the little Gumby kind of characters. The pumpkin man would chase me down this hallway in this fucking decrepit old haunted house. I had this dream for years, the first like 10 years of my life.
Oh, wow.
That's
I don't know why. Yeah, it was the same one over and over and over.
It's almost like Gumby. You remember Gumby?
Yeah, no, but that's exactly what they were. Those little rubber wire kind of characters that you could mold and move. But they were like, they had a devil, a witch, a pumpkin. You know how scary our fucking shit was in the 70s?
It was.
I was scared of the Wicked Witch and Wizard of Oz, and here I am.
Yeah.
At least I know what I'm going to look like when I get older. Like, that bitch haunted my ass. Like, seriously. And I was going home, to the little people land. And, and I just remember, like, so anyway. Yeah. No.
That's
I can't do it. Yeah. I get teased all the time about that. But
well, you're kind of a little person. It's okay.
Okay, calm down. So speaking of dreaming, have you ever astral traveled or like traveled to another area?
I don't really, I mean, when I meditate, I definitely have, how do you put it, my safe travel space in my mind. I don't know if I'm actually astro traveling or if I'm just using my mind to meditate. But yeah, no, definitely have, I'm flying over the woods. I get on my horse. I stay quiet in the, in my little safe space in the Hobbit, the woods type of thing. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I'm actually doing that or if I'm just setting that in my, creating that space for me while I'm meditating.
Yeah. It's interesting because I do the same, but I had a dream about flying.
Yeah.
Any of you guys had a dream about flying?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was your most memorable one, you guys?
Mine was actually not too long ago, about a year ago. I had a dream that my sister and I were being pulled apart. And somehow we were being like flown up into the sky. But you know how like I don't know if it's in Poltergeist, you know how the mom goes up the wall and ends up on the ceiling? But it was like that before I was taken out the window, and my sister and I were like, holy fuck, try not to be separated. And then flying from there. But then I woke up. I don't know where we went.
You're like,
did you
obviously
ask her?
Not there.
Huh?
Did you ask your sister if she had if she remembered that dream? Like, was she in it?
No, I didn't ask her. I know, because I was like, I don't want to tempt fate. I don't want to touch that dream. Because that feeling that, you wake up with we have weird dreams and we wake up with that feeling, or we have a premonition dream and we know someone's going to call. It's like, I just, that feeling from that dream, I did not want to take with me.
Oh, no. Gotcha.
No. You mentioned the poltergeist, so the guy is really scary to me. I see spirits like that, like majority of the time, but they are freaking scary. Like I walk away. Like I'm like, no, I'm not. You're gonna give me nightmares. Yeah, you can't talk to me. Sorry. Yeah, I think it just
wall goes up.
Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. Oh my gosh.
A couple of times that we Jess and I go for walks, and we walk in a local cemetery because it's really quiet and peaceful.
Yeah.
And but there have been a couple of times where something followed me home, and the one time it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
And I had to get up and like sage and do protection and all this kind of crazy stuff because whoever it was not good, not nice, he scared the shit out of me. I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and something was off. Wow. And when I got into the bathroom, I just saw the shadow, and I was like, that's not good. And it got really dark when I walked back into my bedroom. And I have a nightlight kind of by the side of my bed that just lights up a little bit of the floor. And the shadow passed in front of me, between me and the light, and broke through the light like it was going towards my bed. And I was like, oh, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
That's scary because, for people who, they're like, oh, I don't believe in that stuff. Well, if you believe in an afterlife and a spirit and this and that, how can you not? You believe this and that. The spirits do. I believe in definitely different planes of existence or something. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I was just thinking the other day, like, I don't remember anything about my life until I woke up one morning. I was probably about 3 years old. And I remember the dream I had. You know that old Madam puppet? This creepy puppet Madam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a puppet like that, and we were sitting in the auditorium at the place where my parents went to college, which is where we lived at the time. And I just remember being scared of that dream. I woke up, and that's the only way. I don't remember anything before that.
Yeah.
And I always wonder about that. It's like, why do I just remember that day forward?
It's weird. It's like like comes back. I get what you're saying. Sometimes I get those too, and I'm like, I don't remember that, but now I remember that. It's like, what the hell?
And why do I not remember? I can remember waking up in the bed that morning. I can remember everything, but I don't remember what I was doing the day before or any day before that.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's like, why is that? I wonder.
What is his name from Sesame Street? He was the Count Dracula, right?
Yeah.
He scares. I had the worst nightmare with him. I don't know why, but yeah, it was. I mean, he wasn't like 1, 2, it was. But he had that laugh, and it scared the shit out of me. I was like 4 or 5. I'm. Oh my god! It's like, I don't know what it was, but I guess maybe I look at that and I'm like, well, maybe it's representing like energy vampires. Like,
and it could. I mean, I still have nightmares about HR Puffin stuff with the flute. Whatever that weird flute that talk was.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
Oh my god.
Yes.
I mean, that was the whole terror of my childhood right there.
That show was creepy.
Yeah. What about Bozo the Clown?
No, I wasn't scared of him, but I was scared of Santa Claus.
Were you scared of Santa Claus?
I was terrified.
That's funny.
I was terrified. Not of Santa, but Bozo the Clown.
Bozo the Clown, huh?
No, my sister's terrified of clowns, which is why I got her a clown stripper for her birthday.
Well, I mean, who knew?
Love that.
Did you take her to the
I don't like
clowns
clowns either.
No. The clown hotel kind of scares me. So
yeah. Have you been there?
I have driven by and stuff, and I couldn't stop. I'm like, no, I don't want to go there now. Bye.
I don't think I could stay the night there, just knowing that everything is like watching you.
No.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's like trying to stay the night at the Amityville Horror House. Forget it. Trying to stay the night at the Black House. Nope. Not doing it.
Nope. Yeah.
That's
like
funny.
Haunted objects. I'm a huge thing about that too. Holy shit. There's a lot of energy with those.
Yeah. I take that as a challenge though, when those places are like, hey, you want to come stay here? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do. I want to go. Let's go. I want to see what it's like. And then I want to run for terror.
Go try and check it out, but I'm not staying the night there. Fuck that. No.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing on everything that you have encountered in your entire life. What is one of the most memorable encounters, like paranormal or just in anything in general.
Waking up next to a dead man.
I mean, that can
You know, I mean, because like I said, I had that gut feeling all night long, and then you just went into autopilot when I woke up that morning, and it was just, this is out of all the partying I did throughout my life and all the drugs I saw other people do, I'm like, okay, why did this happen once?
Yeah, you're like, I
guess
don't understand.
After 17 years.
Yeah.
You're probably lucky
I couldn't imagine.
that that's all that you saw.
Yeah.
Like, really, in that lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I'm sure you've seen a lot of stuff, though.
A lot of other stuff.
More mellow than people think. It's like on a day off, you don't want to be too wasted. You want to do some sightseeing. It's actually more mellow than people think. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll has definitely been parodied way too much in the movies and society.
Yeah.
Like the
especially that
80s
one movie.
Oh yeah, like that movie Rockstar. I hate that movie.
Yeah,
that's almost famous.
That one movie.
Yeah,
that one movie.
I can't watch. I watched half of it, and I was like, "No thanks, no thanks."
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, why do they even make the wives ride in a limo for fuck's sake?
Yeah, like they didn't do that. They didn't.
No.
Yeah.
I think they were treated a lot differently than other people, but it's
well, the wives and the groupies were, but it's like we're all parodied.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
and it's always better.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Made for TV.
Yeah,
it's always got to be more exciting for television. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got to make it as dramatic as they can.
More appealing to society, instead of thought-provoking and changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
totally agree
were a
with
revelation
that.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to go back and live then because I miss that shit.
Yeah. I mean, how free we were and like,
yep.
It wasn't as crazy as it is now.
Well, I think we were connected more as human beings because we weren't disconnected by the internet, which has actually connected the whole world together. We thought that would be a great thing. But I think, the human connection is really kind of dying out, and it's creating, like less consciousness to different areas of life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking like normal stuff. I'm talking about we all have a story about a haunted house. We all have a story about someone, and a lot of people are just so disconnected from that now.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of people it's so digitalized too. Now there's no actual real connection with the earth, Yeah,
I mean, exactly.
Who goes for a walk anymore? I mean, we do just because that's how
I'm like you. I walk up in the avenues and a lot of people here do walk in the graveyard downtown, or there's a graveyard by the U that a lot of people walk or just drive through, feed the deer there, And it's beautiful. I remember we were going not too long ago. My sister and I were just driving through there, doing a little space cruise. And there was this girl just sitting by there's like these old graves and tombs and stuff to one side of the graveyard. And she's just sitting there playing this old song from like the Civil War or something on her violin.
Oh, wow.
It was just so cool. And I was trying to record from the window from afar,
Yeah.
Because I thought, how really cool is that? What a great place for her to practice her violin. But I wonder, how many souls are sitting around her enjoying that at the moment. Does she see that, or is she this is just a great place where she feels the mood?
I think it's all the above of what you say. I do, because spirits do hear, they do see, and they do feel. Just because they're on the other side doesn't mean that they don't see what she's doing. Sometimes it puts peace in them as well, or tries to. It depends on what happened, but I do believe in that. Even though
it's just like going to visit a grave isn't necessarily just soothing for the person visiting. It's soothing for the person in there. Hi, baby kittens. There goes the cat.
You're like, go bye.
He's a bitch.
Yeah, Yeah, it's dinner time right now. Seriously.
That's funny.
Mom is chatting.
It's just amazing. Mom is chatting. So yeah, so where can we find you online? Just, I'll share everything, but where can we find you?
You can find me Instagram and Facebook, all the regular social media places. My YouTube channel, Cocktails and Rocktails. My books, We've Got Tonight and She Was, are both on Amazon, and they're distributed to different platforms and stuff as well through Amazon. So yeah, just Google Alycen Rowse and you'll find me.
Yeah, and you have tons and tons of stories in there, and they're worth every bit of them, honestly.
I was a free spirit. What can I say?
Yeah, here we are.
It was fun because when Jess and I were talking with you, I was like, I'm actually pretty jealous of her lifestyle because when I was young, my parents, they would ground the snot out of me. I couldn't get away with crap. Wanted to. Sometimes snuck out.
My mom and dad tried. Dad was a lot more strict, but they got a divorce, and we left Missouri and we moved here because my grandfather was president of Kennecott, and we had family in Salt Lake City, so we moved here. And she became a single mom. She was going back to college at 44, being the awesome woman that she was. So we were able to kind of get away with more.
Yeah,
and like
easier
I said,
when you're divorced.
The 70s and 80s, we don't have cell phones, we don't have tracking. I'm like, Mom, I'm camping, but I'm really like Seattle with Metallica, Denver with Def Leppard.
That's awesome. Yeah,
that is great.
What? I could just hear what's that music in the background? Oh, somebody's playing the music really loud.
No,
it's just a record player, Mom.
Oh, we just got back to Kristen's today. I'm gonna stay the night here, and I'll see you tomorrow. You can have more rock stars than Eddie Trunk,
Yeah.
Just don't call that house after 10 o'clock. She would answer. She's like, she ruined it with my Clark and suicidal tendencies of me because she's like, do not call this house after 10 o'clock. She's probably out with another band. Hung up. I'm like,
oh my God.
You just ratted me out, Mom.
Oh my God. I love your mom.
Oh, that's great.
Oh man. She probably said a lot of things. You're like, are you kidding me?
Hey, she used to sneak out in high school, and her and her cousins would go sing backup for a band and then go skinny dipping after a few brewskis. So she wonders where I get it from.
You're like, you can't tell me what to do. You did this.
I know. When did you start from the youngest of 5 kids, Mom?
Yeah.
Like, you're the innocent one. So they say.
So they say.
No, they know better.
Better.
We're a female-heavy family. The women in this, no, we are, like, there's 1 boy and 4 girls in my family. I'm the youngest. My brother's the oldest. And we are definitely very headstrong, very our own people as far as the women go in our family.
Right. And I bet your brother probably felt really ganged up on.
Well, yeah, he's married and has 2 daughters of his own. So
yeah,
like we had a family reunion for one of my sister's birthdays last year in Silver City, where we were born. Our parents went to college, grandparents went to college, so on and so on. And I felt bad because like my brother and my nephew, that's the only 2 guys out of 17 people in our immediate family. Only 2 guys. So there's like 15 women that they're all surrounded by. And they wondered why all of our cars were always at the dispensary in Silver every day.
Oh, that's great.
In fact, I was having lunch with my nephew the other day. He's like, there was the one day that I didn't drive by the Buffalo in Silver City, and there was one of your cars there.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
That's funny.
Well, Alycen, we both want to thank you so much for being on the show and sharing your true honesty and your paranormal experiences. I'm sure there's much, much more that you could share, but I have so much time.
Really, just thank you so much for having me. It's been so fun chatting with you. And Ginger, so awesome to meet you and chatting with you and letting me share my little ghosty stories. Just thank you so much. Really, truly.
Yeah. And I love it. It's amazing.
It's been an honor. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you.
It's been my honor.
I like it. Not leave where I'm at.
Beep, beep, bitches. Beep, beep.
Hi.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care. We'll talk to you soon, hon.
Bye.